Jay Stringer and Marcus Bontempelli side by side for the ball up. The two superstars head to head, and Stringer rips the first one away. Mungrel is a wobbler inside 50. McKernan back into the lineup this week to McDonald, Tip and Woody. Different team when he kicks goals. Shield, perfect start, Bombers. Hands it up in the end. He could have gone himself. He handed it up to Begley. McKernan.
Nice.
Richards. Harder. Richards gets around McKenna, which is hard to do. Kicks a little far. Big pluck, Norton. It was never his ball. Knocks it down to Heppel. Hunted down by Hayes. Good steal by Lipinski. Goes back towards McLean. McNeese. McNeese is like the last man on earth. Two dogs around him. He was the last Bomber. And Dixon off the deck. Big enough pack up without him in it. Hunter blasted to half forward. Hooker, McLean, Hooker, McLean to Lloyd, to Dale, who's got the jets on. Gee, sprinted away from Heppel with ease. Now Dunkley, possession number 16 in the opening term, and he's just squeezed that inside the padding. Blasted long. Norton, he drifted in and took a ripper. Good core strength to Hunter. Bangs it to half forward. Hooker, bang. Caught, ridden, gone. Underground handball to Shackey. Time from 50. He had McLean. Hits him lace out. He could have had a picnic before kicking that. Bontempelli to thread the eye of the needle with the handball. Johannesson, McRae, Dixon. Good grab. Dixon out-muscled him then, and 8 goals in a row for the Dogs.
He's had a quiet second quarter. He's only had 8. He had 15 in the first.
Ball knocked down. Hayes traps it. Oh, he ducked around Redmond. How did he get through? Takes it on to Duray. Smith, bang. Could have wrapped him up, McKenna.
Yeah.
Went to hip and shoulder option. Bad blue. They might get a late one. McLean long options inside. Hold on, Norton. He's going to have a shot. Hasn't had a lot of shots from this spot all grounds, but he seems to like it. 10 goals in a row for the Dogs, and this is Essendon's worst nightmare. He's got the overlap. Needs to be good. Quick off the mark. Waited. Heppel run down. Dixon didn't wrap him up with a tackle, so it's not ball. McRae, Smith, Bontempelli has a couple of bounces. Loads up long, out the back. Shackey! Not the second grab, but McLean cleans it up. 11 goals in a row for the Dogs. Dixon lurking. Hunted down by Ambrose. Dixon. Ambrose had him. Gee, holding the ball, was it?
Well, I think he thought it was out of bounds, Dixon. That's why he dropped the ball.
So he dropped it for the boundary umpire, but he got caught for holding the ball. Oh, look at that.
Oh.
Dale, the footy gods against them. Everything's against them. Hands it to Hunter. Short to Dale. Missed him. Might still work. Hayes to Dale. To 40. To goal. 13. Dogs goals in a row.
We're going to have another free kick here too to Norton, I think.
Hands off! Hands off! That's enough!
Ball to the back to Hayes, who's held him his own in this game as well. Bontempelli been wreaking havoc. Little tap on McLean was clever. Lipinski back inside to the Bont. Back outside to McLean. Back inside to Hayes. Struts his stuff. Big time. Flicks it up. Redmond. Little push off was nice. Hands it off to McKenna. Runs the spine. Looks at the pass option. And McKernan down low. And it's wide. And it's lucky to scrape in for a behind. Pair of Clarks there. Neither could get it. McRae. Good duck out of traffic. Gave to Johannesson. He pumps it. Dale in a one-on-one, turns back and wins himself a free. Or will that count?
Yeah, it counts.
19 goals in a row for the Dogs.
Who did you say who they got next week again, Dwayne?
They have next week Fremantle in Perth and then
Fremantle,
Collingwood
Perth.
at the MCG. They're going to have to win one of those two at least to make the finals. McRae. 21 in a row. Yeah, you heard right. 21 goals in a row for the Dogs. McRae. Inside. McDonald Timberwoody. Has he got enough on it? It's bending. Hallelujah! The Bombers have their second. One of the most amazing games we've ever seen. The Bulldogs kicked 21 goals in a row at one stage. It was the game of their dreams. They needed to keep their season alive, and it was Essendon's worst nightmare.